Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about HCMC stock, as you probably guessed, and I'm going to be telling you things that some other YouTubers and social media outlets aren't talking about or aren't talking about properly. I'm going to bring you right up to date with some of the most current news stories about the company, and we're going to be dispelling some rumours and some complete myths about the SEC 4 filings that aired and were released today on the 31st of March. We're going to put that to right, we're going to settle that disinformation. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please smash that like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in there to sort this all out. Hey guys, welcome into the video. So here we are on the landing page for ticker HCMC, Healthier Choices Management Core, and we can see that there's been a slight reduction in the share price down to 0.0011, down a measly 8%. But as you can see across the course of the day, nothing has really changed with this company. It is still barcoding, volume remains very much the same, market cap sitting at 355 million, and there has been no large scale change to this company in the last week or two in terms of trading days. Now what I want to talk to you today about, guys, is the SEC filings that have came out, the SEC 4 filings filed with the SEC on the 31st of the 3rd 2021, and it is to do with the statement of changes in beneficial ownership, the SEC Form 4. Now on this example I've got John here, the CFO of HCMC, and we can see here that there has been a disposal of shares of to the number of 412 million shares, and the D there for disposal. And I want to set something right straight away, guys. This isn't him actually selling those shares, and it's the same with the other executive board members. They're just not having them vested. And what is vested, you say? Well, we're going to move on slightly in a second. These are shares that are earned as part of being an employee of a company, and this just means that the CFO here is not selling those shares directly, he's just choosing not to have them, and I'm going to clarify this to you now. So on Facebook we've already seen a lot of the more professional guys, the more switched on guys, trying to get this, excuse me a sec while I itch my eye, trying to get this information out there, because it's already exploded that the executives are ditching their shares, and this is not the case, guys. So there's false information being spread about the SEC Form 4s. Please do not retweet that is going on. They didn't sell, they just relinquished the shares that were due to vest. So this actually keeps an actual outstanding number of shares down, even though the CEO Jeff Holman forfeited his shares. Again, for total clarity, the management and board members cancelled their shares that they were originally going to get. Vesting means they were going to arrive with them because they work with the company. This is a good thing and means there are less outstanding shares to eventually sell and be on the market, and it sort of gives a bit of a hint to what the HCMC management are thinking further down the line. They're trying not to dilute anymore, they're trying not to put any more shares on the market, because hopefully they're going to start rowing back on that and start buying back these shares, either with proceeds of the court case or in their own way with some, if they make any profits, they're trying to reduce it that way, and hopefully that happens rather than a reverse split, because a reverse split could, in terms, it will increase the value of the share price, but it's never usually a good thing for investors, a reverse split, guys. So we're just going to define what is share vesting, because I just want to get that out to you. So share vesting is a process in which an employee, investor or co-founder is rewarded with shares, stock or options, but receives the full rights to them over a set period of time, or in some cases after a specific milestone is hit, usually one that is established in the employee's contract or shareholders agreement. And here's an example, guys. For example, you may want to incentivize a new employee to join your company by giving them 2% equity in their employee contract, using the share vesting instead of receiving rights to the full 2% up front when signing the employment contract. So that means essentially they get these shares over time, and that is exactly what's happening with the executive team at HCMC. They're entitled to these shares as part of the bonuses as working in the executive branch of the company and managing the company, but they've decided to forego them to stop the stock diluting floating essentially before they arrive and hit their account, because they want to reduce outstanding shares. So there's a few reasons why a company would use vesting. It's incentivising long-term commitment to the company. That's a good thing. Demonstrating a commitment to company growth, also an amazing thing. And protecting the company in case a relationship doesn't work out. So there's a few key things to take away there, guys. And then moving on from this now, we're going to just quickly swing through the re-announcement that the company made, that HCMC made, about relaunching their vitamin and supplements online store. So this news broke on the 29th of March, so a little while ago, and they're essentially relaunching their online store to basically get it out there to us investors. They're very aware now that they've got a viral following. They've got thousands or tens of thousands or more investors. I know on Trading 212 there's over 80,000 holders of this stock, and that's just here in the UK, so there must be many more across the United States, and they're trying to leverage that and giving the investors, giving them a chance to become customers and buy supplements from the company and support the company in that way, not just holding the shares and being a shareholder, but actually giving the company revenue by buying their products. And that is exactly what the CEO Jeff Holman said here. See, our shareholders have repetitively expressed their desire to support their investment in HCMC by becoming customers. So the sizable shareholder base is potential new, highly motivated, incentivized customers, and that's exactly what we've going on. And this money that could come through from investors may help essentially bring new revenue to the company that wasn't there before, and helps the essentially fund the lawsuit against against Philip Morris, should I say. Although Cozen is not going to be taking any fees from HCMC until they win the court case, which is also a good thing. So it's like a no-win, no-fee deal that's going on there. The company itself has barcoded for a little while now, so we're not really fussed about the share price there at the bottom. That is a little bit out of date. And then of course I'm going to go on to the store and I'm going to have a look, aren't I? That's exactly what we're going to do. So we've got free domestic shipping on orders that are up to $49, and save an additional 10% on your first auto ship subscription. So that is reoccurring revenue, guys, for this company. So you don't just have to be a shareholder to be a customer here, of course, but that is reoccurring revenue. They will send you a product and each month you essentially pay for it. There's all sorts of things on offer that you can see here through sleep products, loads of different brands that you can see here as well. The shipping looks fantastic, and they've got some testimonials here at the bottom. And then if you have a look down the page, they've got plenty of categories for you to look into: minerals, herbs, immunity, protein, stress, sleep, brain health, pain and inflammation. You've got all the different products here, so you can essentially support this company in numerous different ways now, guys, and that is absolutely fantastic and very clever by the management to leverage the viral nature of this stock. I'm very impressed by how quickly they've reacted, and they're taking advantage of this sheer amount of publicity that they've gained and going, hey look, we've got this sparkly product that can help every single person. If you want to do it, you can stop shopping at Costco or Walmart for this product and you can help us out instead. And that's really going to eventually, over the long term, help the company's revenue, help their recurring revenue, and help eventually gross profit and beyond that, and eventually grow the share price too. That's something to be fantastically positive about, guys. So even without the court case, this is a development that will bring extra revenue to the company. That all being said, obviously the court case is key to HCMC going forward. If they want to execute on their business plans over the long term, getting a $1.5 billion cash injection or further royalties will massively boost that. But it is fantastic to see the professionalism and the quick thinking of this management team to grow the company in a normal way without that anyway, and take advantage of all the publicity, essentially free publicity, that this company is getting. I mean, so many YouTube channels are covering this now. There's so many Facebook groups, Twitter groups. Stockwit's following has got 80,000 members as well. I know a lot of these people are probably multiple members of multiple pages, but there is still a huge customer base that could be leveraged by the company to take advantage of extra revenue and ultimately profits and a return to the share price as well. So that is a fantastic thing to me, and it gives me even more faith in the management team of this company. It is very, very impressive for a company that's only turning over $15 million at the moment. To have such an expert management team is really good, and hopefully will be very rewarding and gives you that warm fuzzy feeling as well. So that's all I have for you guys today. It's been an absolute pleasure to dig this information out and present it to you as always. If you could show your appreciation by smashing that like button and dropping a comment in the comment section below, asking any questions you like, of course, I will do my best to get back to you. It all helps the YouTube algorithm, it all helps me and rewards me a little bit for doing my bit. So thanks again guys, please like that button on the way out, and I'll see you in another investing episode. See you later.